of my knowledge. Don't worry about will I be known. Let's see how much of the earth is going to know me. The earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 9.
Welcome to international headquarters for the nation of Yahweh, the tribe of Judah, for the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, descendants of our patriarchal fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob of the Bible. It is here that we learn our true identity. It is here that we learn our historical identity, that we are not Negroes, colored, blacks, or Afro-Americans. We are none of those. We are Hebrew Israelites, according to the word of the Creator of the world, Yahweh. We are the children of Yahweh, the Creator of the heavens and the earth. We are His blood children, descendants of Almighty God Himself. That's who we, the so-called black people of America, are. And we're catching hell in America, suffering division, disunity, confusion, and a myriad of problems because our fathers turned their back on their own God, Yahweh. Where is it? And when we read the papers today, we find all of our problems are a result of not following our own God. We're in trouble today because we follow every God on earth but our own. And that's the reason for our suffering. So I say to all so-called black people of America, if you want to end your suffering, you want to be happy, and you want to enjoy eternal life, then you must return to your God, Yahweh. And as long as you remain rebellious and stubborn and refuse to submit to your God, you're going to have increasing problems. Increasing problems. You think it's bad? No, not yet. What you're going through now is only a sign. Now, in the meantime, you'd better stop being a rebel. Yeah, stubborn and rebellious people in trouble. Let's turn to Deuteronomy 21. Yeah, let's go back and check what God says is in store for all you who are stubborn and rebellious. Turn to Deuteronomy chapter 21. Why are we messed up like this? Because we're stubborn and rebellious. Deuteronomy 21, verses 18 through 21. Let's read about what happens when we're like this. Read.
If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard, and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
All who are not Israel shall hear and laugh. All who are not Israel shall hear and mock. All who are not Israel will hear and say, it doesn't apply to me. Yet we see what must happen to a drunk and a glutton, according to God. How many people that look like us are going to be left in America when this is put into effect? Do we have very many drunks? And people can hear this message and then turn around and get drunk. Is that called stubborn? Read this, and after reading it, go get drunk. Is that rebellious? Read the penalty and act like it doesn't apply to me. All right, let's go to the next one.
Rebel, turncoat.
A turncoat. This fella right here was a turncoat. All stubborn, rebellious people are turncoats. Turn the turncoat down. All drunks and gluttons are turncoats. And all so-called black people of America have been raised by their enemy to have the mindset of a drunk, a glutton, a rebel. In fact, Satan has given all people of the world a rebellious mindset. And the biggest struggle that man will have is encountering what I teach and trying to grab control of his mind. Your battle is not another man. Your battle is your own mindset that has been given to you and the whole world by Satan. Revelation 12:9. Don't sit here and tell me that you don't have this kind of mindset. The only way you don't have it, or didn't have it, is you were not in this world, or you've been born to me. Now, all who've been born to me, you can say, well, I was born without that mindset. That doesn't mean you're going to be forgiven because you got the mindset. No, you're not. You are forgiven when you change. Your change is the forgiveness. Your ability to change is me calling your attention to your condition. That your mindset is this, Deuteronomy 18 through 21. That's you. That is you. Now, you are facing death. Revelation 12:9 tells you why you're facing death. Read.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
What is his angel? One who goes along with his mindset. Those who love deception are his angels. You just like him. You just as well be his son because you think just alike. You and Satan are both deceivers. And the greatest deception is when you deceive yourself. So here you are, deceived, going back to Deuteronomy 21, into being a rebel. And Yahweh lays out his plan of salvation for you, and you come up with how difficult it is. It's not difficult to be right. Difficulty is facing death. See, this I would say the rebellious son faced a tremendous difficulty. Wouldn't you? In Deuteronomy chapter 21, the rebellious son not only faced a difficulty, he was unable to overcome it. And his reward was what? Death. I call that a difficult life to live. Die when you don't have to. Huh? You don't get to live as old as your parents. I would call that a difficult position to be in. And especially if your parents can live to be old as Methuselah, and you getting cut off at 20, I would call that a difficult position to be in, wouldn't you? Well, that's the position that the stubborn and rebellious son was in. A very difficult position. But he loved his alcohol more than he loved life. He loved to overeat and get fat. You know how you just kind of see yourself fattening up? See, you're in a difficult situation when you just don't have control over your eating. You just let your gluttonous desire cause you to steal from me. Yeah, see, that's a difficult position to be in, isn't it? Huh? You look at the other man's difficulty and fail to look at your own. But a gluttonous person will steal to satisfy his proclivity to eat. Doesn't matter how much I give him to eat, he wants a lot of extra stuff. And to go to the extreme end to get it. And then the weight begins to come on. You're showing signs of difficulty. Yeah, you know, your difficulty is beginning to express itself. And it's an evil thing according to verse 21. See, a stubborn son and a rebellious son is an evil son. And continuing to do evil is a difficult position to be in. The easy life is doing right. That's the fun life. When you can live with a clean conscience and say, I did everything right today. And yesterday and the day before. And I live every day perfect, clean, good, and righteous and moral. Boy, it's a good feeling. I'm a witness that it's a good feeling. Can you witness? Did you live a perfect life? How does it feel to sit and tell yourself, you're not perfect? Is it a good feeling? It's a difficult situation. Well, where do you think you're going to live? Forever. Not right. You just happen to say, yeah, I'm not right. That's okay with you? Where do you plan to live forever? Where do you plan to live? Where do you think you're going to live? Huh? I mean, you really think you can put one over on Yahweh and live with him crooked? You really do? You really think Yahweh is naive? You think he's a spirit God, right? And see, spirit gods, you can get away with this stuff. being stubborn, rebellious, and evil, and gluttonous, tells me you're not going to be able to live with Yahweh. I didn't see where the stubborn fellow here, I didn't see where he was scared. He didn't even ask for mercy. You notice? Nowhere in this scene did the stubborn and rebellious son say he was sorry. Notice? He didn't say. He didn't plead. He didn't turn from his wicked ways. Right? I mean, he must have gone to his death drunk and full. If they cut his belly open, it had to be full. When every rock hit him, he must have cursed loud. He probably cursed everybody out. All you so-and-so of Israel. It's no, I mean, I'll bet you he was cursing. When he lost the tooth, he cursed everybody out. He said, you so-and-so hit me in my mouth. You turn me loose, I'll kill all you Israel. I'll bet you he was a mean, he had to be doing that. Because he didn't ask for forgiveness. He didn't say, I'm sorry, I'll never drink again. Did he? There's no record of this man. This man went down all the way evil. He went out evil. That's saying what? If you don't turn from your wicked ways, where do you plan to live? Where's your plan? What's your plan? That's the advantage of Yahweh being here in the flesh. I'm making you look at this. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have the Bible at all. Yeah, you were safe going to church because you didn't have to read nothing. Loud, right? Nothing was required of you. But here I am in the flesh saying, where you plan to live the rest of your life. Do you have any plans at all for your life? How many have plans for your life? Don't lie. Where are you going without a plan? Where do you plan to live without a plan? You know, it's kind of incongruent. Where do you plan to live without a plan? What plan have you for your life? Do you plan to live anywhere, or you just, how many people are satisfied to just take it as it comes? Anybody like that? Whatever, whenever, however, so be it. Some people live like that. They don't care if the sun rises tomorrow. I don't care if the sun don't shine. And for some of them that I heard say that, it isn't shining. They are gone. How many feel like when you die, that's it? Don't have to worry about nothing else. Why serve Yahweh? Right? I mean, why serve God if when you die, that's just it? Boom, I'm dead, ain't no more. Body rot, burn it, drown it, whatever you do to the body makes no difference. It's true. It won't make any difference what happens to your body. Is that it? Must be something to the soul. There must be something that lives. Huh? You know, you can see that the body is not eternal. I'm alive. I'm in a different body than I was when I was walking and talking to Adam. I was in another body. I chose this body for this time. I like it. It's very well serving me good. I chose a pretty good one. I think I made a pretty nice choice for this one. I think it fits in pretty good. I made sure I didn't choose an ugly body. The choice was okay. I'm satisfied with it. My body is not God. I am. That I am. And I live. Always. I always have lived. I created myself to live forever. All life comes from me. I am life. Life comes from life. I told Abraham that I would come here to you after you served 400 years. And I wrote it in a book that I would do that. And from Abraham until today, it's been in a book. That you would be in a strange land, serving another nation, and that they would mistreat you and abuse you and afflict you 400 years, and after you serve 400 years, I will come. And I will judge the nations that afflict you. And then I'll bring you out with great suffering. Am I doing it? Am I on time? I'm doing exactly what I said I would do. You can't deny it. This fella right here was a turncoat. All stubborn, rebellious people are turncoats. All drunks and gluttons are turncoats. And all so-called black people of America have been raised by their enemies to have the mindset of a drunk, a glutton, a rebel.